A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English, 'cause it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi, and welcome to A+ English. I'm Seb.
And I'm Laura.
And we're talking about nature?
Yes.
Nature, the woods, the trees, the beach.
大自然.
Yes, exactly. We're talking about nature. And we have a good warm-up question to begin with. Do you enjoy being outside in nature? Why or why not?
Of course. Who doesn't love being in nature?
Of course.
Yeah, however, I do need to find time to actually go hiking. Or even I really want to go camping more often. Yeah, I go camping with my sister's kids.
Oh,
but I do want to
camping
go,
with children?
I know, it's horrible. I think she just wants me to babysit. But I do have to say I love being out in nature because I think looking at the nature and everything makes me feel so calming and soothing and relaxing.
It is relaxing. Well, I mean, for me, I always love nature if the weather is good.
Of course.
If the weather is bad, I don't want to be outside in nature. No, I want to stay home. I don't want to be in the rain. Why would I want to be in the rain? Anyway, today's article is actually about being in nature, whether you want to be in nature or not.
So, can you survive in the wild?
Yes, in the wild.
That sounds really difficult. I think I would probably die.
Well, let's find out because we're going to do a quiz.
Can you survive in the wild? Warm-up question. Do you enjoy being outside in nature? Why or why not?
Could you survive in nature? Take our quiz to find out. 1. You're lost and it's getting dark. What should you do? A. Find shelter. You need a warm, dry place to stay the night.
B. Pick a direction and keep walking. You need to find people. 2. You need water. What's the best way to get it?
A. Make your own water. Pee into a bottle and drink this.
B. Collect dew or rain. Boil it over a fire before you drink it.
3. You need to stay warm, but how? A. Rub some wood together and try to make a fire.
B. Dig a hole and hide under the dirt.
Okay, our first sentence is, could you survive in nature? Okay, so you can't survive in nature.
No, I don't think so. Because my sister has everything prepared for me. Sleeping bags, and everything, the tents.
So you're just like a bit of a princess. You like everything organized for
awkward.
you.
Like, I don't know how to,
Bit of a diva.
No, I'm not. I'm just there to chill.
Okay, just to chill. Okay.
To make everybody happy, because I'm pretty, fun to be around. Oh my God. 自己说.
Well, today you're not making people happy. Today you are fighting for survival. Yeah, so actually, well, I was going to go on to the next sentence, but I want to ask you first, what is the wildest place you've ever stayed?
The wildest place?
The wildest place you've ever slept.
Slept? 那真的没有. I was going to say, 可能 阳明山, I go there pretty often, but it's not really wild. But yeah, as I said, I don't think it was a wild place because it's like a popular camping place, so it's not really out in the wild. So that's when I think I might starve to death. Right. Say if I run out of food or freeze to death because I can't even build a campfire.
Okay.
So not to mention to survive in the wild.
Yeah, okay. So the next sentence is actually take our quiz to find out. Take our quiz to find out if you would survive in the wild. I think we already know, Laura, but let's try anyway. Let's start with today's quiz.
I love quizzes. 所以我们现在要做那种心理测验这种感觉吧，就是看我们可不可以在野外存活，但我应该不用做，我就知道我是零。Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So let's just do it anyway for fun.
Okay, so first question. You're lost and it's getting dark. What should you do? Okay, so you're lost, you don't know where you are, and the sun is going down, it's getting dark, it's going to be nighttime.
Oh no.
What should you do?
Oh, I don't know what I can do. I get lost so easily. But you know, it's okay in the city because I have Google Map, so I'm usually okay. But you know what? I think I'll definitely go lost in the wild. Like when I went to Tokyo even, I got on the wrong train. So,
Okay.
所以我们回到课文提到的测验中是你迷路了，那天色又暗了，那该怎么办呢？ Well, obviously there are some choices, right?
Of course there are. The questions, we've got two answers, two possible answers. The first one is find shelter.
Okay.
So find shelter, find somewhere to sleep, find somewhere to stay. So find shelter, you need a warm, dry place to stay the night. A warm, dry place to sleep, basically. Or B, so A is find shelter, B is pick a direction and keep walking. You need to find people. So pick a direction, you're like, I'm going to go this way. And then you just walk off. Yeah, and just keep walking.
So what would I do?
Would you pick A or B?
OK, 我们来看一下哦。刚刚有提到说 A 要找一个遮蔽处，就是 shelter 嘛，你需要温暖或者是比较干的一个地方来过夜。Now A totally makes sense. Or B 选一个方向继续走，你需要找到人，这样子或许可以问路。Okay, this one could work too. I guess you can ask somebody for help. But I'm gonna go for A, okay, since I'm a 路痴, I have no sense of direction. I don't want to get lost again, so I don't want to pick any direction.
Right, that's the right answer actually.
Oh my God,
A is the right answer, yeah.
Okay, I did not die.
Yeah, you do not want to keep walking because if you keep walking and it's dark, you could fall, you could hurt yourself. It's best to wait until the morning. Okay, next question. You need water. What's the best way to get it? Okay, you obviously need water. We need to drink water every day. But when you're in the wilds, you don't always have water. There's no 7-Eleven.
Oh, there isn't?
No, there's no 7-Eleven in the wild.
But you know what? Believe it or not, I actually don't drink a lot of water.
Okay.
会不会这样我活比较快比较久一点？因为我水没有喝很多。
Wait, I'm going to stop you. The wild also doesn't have Coke or iced tea or coffee. You can't drink it. You can't buy those things in the forest.
I was going to say, I mostly drink Coke, iced tea, and juice. Okay, so water is important. Okay,
Yes.
所以 the question is, what's the best way to get water? 要什么是最好的方式来取到水呢？怎么办？ I need some choices.
Okay, I have two choices for you.
Okay.
Okay, they're good ones. The first one is make your own water. Pee into a bottle and drink this. Ew.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. I don't think I want to do that.
Right.
Okay, B, collect dew or rain. Boil it over a fire before you drink it.
Oh, okay, that sounds okay. 因为如果 A 是正解，我觉得也太恶心了吧。就是你要喝你的屁屁，你的须须。I'm gonna go for B no matter what. 就是要收集露水或者是雨水，然后在喝之前还可以 boil， 就是烧火啦，或者水煮一下啊。Yes, this sounds really safe.
It does sound really safe. Although I actually heard when I was researching this that you can drink pee.
Gross.
Because pee
So
is...
this could be a possible answer then.
Yeah, it's 95% water, so that's 95%
的水分。
的水分. So you can drink it, but it's really gross.
Would you drink it? Okay. No, of course not. It's super gross. Would you drink it if it's drinkable?
No.
See? I'm just gonna go for a B.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you're going to do something.
真的.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other option, is it correct then?
The other option is correct, okay? So B is correct, okay? So B is definitely the safer one of the two because you've got water from dew and from rain. That's coming from the sky. It's coming from the water that forms on the leaves when it's cold. And you boil it. When you boil it, it changes, you know? Boiling changes what water is like.
That's
Do you know
right.
why?
I think because of like great high temperature and it will kill like germs and bacteria or anything gross.
Yes, it
Because
will
I
kill
always
bacteria.
do that when I drink any water, like even from tap water. I'm super careful with water. Okay, but I have another question. How can we get fire and a kettle for boiling like the rain or the dew?
Ah, that's a really good question.
对啊，我都觉得没有带一些东西，那你知道怎么水煮？ Anyways, that was just my imagination. That's why don't we move on to the next question?
I think we're actually going to be talking about fire later, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
But first, let's talk about staying warm, okay? Oh, actually, we might be talking about it now. So you need to stay warm, okay? So, you know,暖. You need to stay warm. But how? How are you going to stay warm? A, rub some wood together and try to make a fire. Okay, so you want to 生火. Or dig a hole and hide under the dirt.
What? Okay.
Yeah, so hide underground.
我觉得 A, there's this Chinese saying that says 钻木取火. It's similar to what the A is talking about. You can make fire by rubbing the wood. 所以我觉得钻木取火应该才是正确吧 Like, okay, but then B, 那个听起来有点搞笑，就是要挖一个洞，然后你躲在里面，然后取暖。So, I don't know. A sounds more correct to me. Is that the answer then?
I think so. Actually, I think the answer is B.
But won't you like suffocate or like it sounds like you're burying yourself. 有点像是你活埋自己耶。
But there is one problem with making fires in woods is that often they create forest fires, you know?
Okay.
The grass catches fire and then the trees catch fire and then that's a lot more dangerous than being a bit cold.
Okay,
So,
well,
yes.
this whole quiz shows that I cannot survive in the wild.
Yeah, you got 2 out of 3 so
Okay,
far. But we
well,
actually
not
haven't
too bad.
finished it yet. We haven't finished it yet. We're going to
We
talk.
have a day 2 tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, day 2 we will do more of the quiz. But first, I think we need to take a look at some of today's words.
Hello everyone! Wow, 今天的课文大家喜欢吗？我们有提到在野外求生，很常见的一个状况就是 getting lost， 也就是迷路。那如果你跟 Laura 一样是个路痴，这样的英文你们知道怎么说吗？当然不能直接翻成 street or road idiot。OK， 英文如果我们要表达一个人的方向感很差，我们就可以用来表示路痴的感觉咯。那你可以说You have a poor or terrible sense of direction， 或者你可以说be bad or terrible with directions。所以呢，我是个路痴，你就可以这么说啦。I have a terrible sense of direction， or I'm very bad or I'm terrible with directions。那注意，我们这里面的 direction 一个要用单数，一个要用复数哦。所以刚刚有说 terrible with directions 要记得加 s。当然，你也可以很简单的说 I get lost all the time， 就是指我老是迷路，或者是 I can't tell which way is which， 就是有一种我搞不清楚东西南北方向哦。那通常路痴应该怎么样？看地图也是没有救。那你可能就会说 I have trouble reading maps， 我看地图有障碍。好啦，那再来看回今天的 Word Power Words， 大家有认真听吗？那如果你不知道意思，没有关系，我们来补充一下。Survive 这个字是个动词，就是有存活的意思或者幸存。For example, 5 out of 100 passengers were lucky to survive the accident。就是说，在100位的乘客当中，有5位乘客幸免于难。那我们来看一下课文例句哦。Linda was very sick for a month, but she survived and is better now. Linda 生重病1个月，但是她活下来了，而且现在好多了。Great. 还有刚刚就是提到的 direction。OK， 也有人念 direction。那它是个名词，就是方向或是方位。When you're lost, you should ask for directions. 没错，迷路的时候千万不用不好意思，直接问路就好了。看一下课文例句哦。 She walked in the direction of the river to get to school. 她往河流所在的方向走去学校。再来就是刚刚我们提到要记得要怎么样 boil the water. Boil 这个动词就是煮沸或是烧开，像是如果水刚好煮的时候要小心 Be careful, the water is very hot. I just boiled it. 我才刚煮完欸。看一下课文例句怎么用吧。To make a good cup of tea, you must first boil some water. 为了泡一杯好喝的茶，你必须先将水煮沸。最后我们学到的是 rub， 就是搓揉摩擦，它是个动词，像是这个 COVID-19， 我们的手都很脏，千万不要随便揉眼睛哦。I try not to rub my eyes since there are lots of germs on our hands. 手上很多的细菌。又或者我们来看一下这个例句 Tammy's cat likes to rub its face against her legs. Tammy 的猫喜欢用脸磨蹭它的脚哦。接着我们就来看一下我们的 review time 吧。
Magic Box
Hello， 大家好，我是 Isaac。今天的课文呢，介绍了给大家一些野外求生的这个实用知识哦。那今天的这个 Magic Box 呢，就先介绍给大家 lost 以及 missing 这两个形容词的差别吧。那 missing 呢，当作形容词呢，可以表示丢失的或是找不到的。通常表示呢，一个东西呢和你所预期出现的地方不一样。比如说呢 ，My keys are missing， 我的钥匙不见了。那这边呢是指东西没有在我觉得它要在的地方出现。那这个钥匙不见的原因呢，可能有很多，比如说钥匙丢失了，或者呢有人呢就是把我的钥匙移到别的地方，然后我找不到之类的。那如果呢是指某个人 missing 的话呢，其实我们指的呢就是指这个某人呢没有出现在我们所预期的地方，或者是呢他们的行踪呢下落不明，就是平常会上新闻的那种。比方说呢 Mindy has been missing since she went mountain climbing last weekend. 自从呢 Mindy 上周末去爬山之后呢，她就下落不明，音讯全无了。所以呢，其实呢失踪人口呢，或者是失踪人士，我们呢就可以用呢 missing person 来称呼哦。那 lost 当作形容词呢，则是有表示为迷路的或者是走失的，常用来呢表示你在一个地方失去方向，不知道该往哪里走哦。那 for example, my little brother got lost in the amusement park. 我弟呢就是在游乐园走失了。Lost 其实呢也可以用来表示呢就是迷惘的或是不知所措的。那我们来造一个例句 It was Andy's first day in school and he looked a bit lost. 今天呢是 Andy 第一天上学，他看起来好像有点不知所措。那再来呢，我们今天介绍今天的这个第二个 Magic Box 就是 before 的用法。那 before 呢，其实它的意思呢就是在点点点之前，它可以当做介系词后面接上一个名词，或者呢当做一个连接词，然后后面接上一个子句。那我们来造一个 before 当做介系词的例句吧。I always finish my homework before dinner. 我总是呢在吃晚餐前呢完成我的作业。那如果今天当做连接词的话呢，其实 before 呢也可以放在句首，那也可以放在句中。只不过呢，如果今天你把 before 放在句首的话呢，我们两个句子之间要加上一个逗点把它隔开哦。比如说呢 ，Before you go to sleep, you need to brush your teeth. 在你睡觉之前呢，你需要先刷牙。那当然这一句呢，我也可以把两句的位置对调，把 before 放句中的时候呢，就不用加上逗点。所以其实这一句话呢，就可以变成 You need to brush your teeth before you go to sleep. 好啦，那今天介绍给大家两个 Magic Box 给大家，希望你们都有学起来。那我们下次见，拜拜。
Review time.
Okay, so today's review time, I thought that because we have 3 verbs in our vocab, we have 3 verbs, we could maybe do charades.
Let's do that.
Yeah, charades seems like a good game for practicing these words. Charades, remember, is when you act out a word
No speaking.
without speaking, no sounds, and the other person guesses it.
比手画脚。
Okay, so for example, a good example one, okay, would be
这不是就上下左右 direction
Direction, right?
我
Because
猜
I'm
对
pointing
了
left, right,
Okay.
up, down. Those are directions. Okay. Do you want to have a go?
对啊，可是我跟你讲，我会比很烂的哦。
Okay. They look like little fireworks.
Yeah.
But, okay, that's a pot, right? You're putting a pot
Yes.
on something.
Oh my god, you can.
Right, and
我其实不能讲话。
table. Oh wait, no, fire. That's fire, right? So you put the pot on the fire and you boil the water. You're boiling water.
That's right. 我在煮开水。我知道很难比，但是you know, I tried my best. Okay, one more. Let's try one.
One more. Okay.
这个就是你手很冷吗 ？Cold hands.
But I'm doing something.
Rub. I was gonna say hand warmer.
Hand warmer.
就是很像暖暖包。我们 Yeah, but we do that. 我们会搓那个暖暖包。Rub.
Rub, exactly. Rub. Okay, so those are 3 of our words. And by rubbing my hands together and by boiling water, I can make sure I survive the night.
Yay!
Okay, so that's all the time we have for today, but we will be carrying on with our quiz tomorrow and we will find out whether Laura will survive in the wild.
Fingers crossed.
So come back tomorrow and find out with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can you survive in the wild? Warm-up question. Do you enjoy being outside in nature? Why or why not?
Could you survive in nature? Take our quiz to find out. 1. You're lost and it's getting dark. What should you do? A. Find shelter. You need a warm, dry place to stay the night.
B. Pick a direction and keep walking. You need to find people. 2. You need water. What's the best way to get it?
A. Make your own water. Pee into a bottle and drink this.
B. Collect dew or rain. Boil it over a fire before you drink it.
3. You need to stay warm, but how? A. Rub some wood together and try to make a fire.
B. Dig a hole and hide under the dirt. Word power.
Survive. Survive. Linda was very sick for a month, but she survived and is better now. Linda was very sick for a month, but she survived and is better now. Direction. Direction. She walked in the direction of the river to get to school. She walked in the direction of the river to get to school. Boil. Boil. To make a good cup of tea, you must first boil some water. To make a good cup of tea, you must first boil some water. Rub. Rub. Tammy's cat likes to rub its face against her legs. Tammy's cat likes to rub its face against her legs.
认识字汇
Shelter. Shelter. Pee. Pee. Dew. Dew. Dirt. Dirt.